from the Higgins Firm.
Well, can restaurants refuse to hire people for so-called visible positions based on their age? Well, one chain was accused by the federal government of discriminating against people over 40 just because they didn't fit the mold of that restaurant. Here with us now is our legal eagle, Jim Higgins. And Jim, you know, certain restaurants have an image that they would like to portray with their servers. So if a restaurant chooses to hire someone because they're too old, is that a problem?
Yes, it is a problem. And, you know, what our law says is that if you're over 40, you can't be refused a job just because that. And what this lawsuit said was that, just as you described, this restaurant wanted young people to be up there. They didn't hire people over 40. All of their materials would show young people. They told their managers that they wanted a young, fresh. They use a lot of code words, I guess you would say, when we have these lawsuits. You hear repeated like vibrant, fresh, young. Sometimes they try to avoid when it comes in there. But no, you know, you can't. And it's interesting because, well, one, this restaurant's going to have a problem defending that. And we're seeing a lot of it as our population gets older. And especially in this tighter economy, for some reason, our office has seen a lot more age discrimination cases over the past couple of years.
Right, and a great example of where we see this is a restaurant like Hooters.
Yeah.
You're not going to see a big, chubby guy serving food at Hooters.
Right.
And is that a problem for folks?
Well, that is one of the kind of, when I'm explaining these cases to my clients, that is a case that's been around. And what it has to be is it has to be a bona fide occupational requirement. And so there was actually a big lawsuit against Hooters for that. They ended up resolving the case. They said, okay, listen, our waitresses, this is part of our theme. It has to be young ladies. The EEOC said, okay, but if you're going to do that, you've got to open up more jobs in your restaurant to men. Could be cooks, could be a host, could be bartenders, things like that. That was part of that big settlement. But it's hard to prove in a lot of cases that it is a bona fide job requirement.
All right, well, if you believe that you've experienced workplace discrimination, you can always contact Jim Higgins, our legal eagle. The Higgins Firm can be reached at 353-0930 or email Jim at higginsfirm.com. Jim, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Good seeing you.